Okay, so I thought I could explain this using a video presentation. Yes, so actually the first thing that you would need to create such videos, you need to have a screen recorder. There are so many screen recorders that are there online, but I'm going to show you the one that I would recommend, which is for free, and then you will be able to now record your full screen or just part of your screen. So if you are able to record your screen, then you'd be okay now to go to the next stage. And in the next thing, what you would actually need, you would need Microsoft Office. So Microsoft Office comes with all the tools that you would need to get started. And amongst the tools that we need from Microsoft Office, what is very important is PowerPoint. Okay, so I've got a PowerPoint that I was working on. I'll use it as an example in here. So this is a PowerPoint that I was working on. Let's take, for instance, it's the presentation that you've come up with, and then you want to present it. So since my screen recorder is already working, immediately I open my PowerPoint for the presentation. It's going to be recording everything that my PowerPoint that will be happening on my screen. Okay, so first of all, you need to set your PowerPoint. You need to set transitions. Transitions simply how you want a page to be appearing, and then you need also to set animations. Animations, you're simply talking of the words that you have written. How do you want them to appear? Do you want them to be fading in, flying in, floating in, or forming those shapes and the likes? There are so many features that you can use, but basically it depends to your liking what you do want them to do. Okay, so the screen recorder, you have to make sure that the computer that you are using has got a microphone, because everything is just automatically done. But still, even if there is no microphone, there is a way that you can go around that, and I'm going to explain that in a little bit. So if you've got your PowerPoint set and you've written everything according to your liking, what you would do, you just come to you start from the beginning to like play the whole presentation. Okay, so immediately I play, it will take me to the PowerPoint. So this is in full screen, and my screen recorder is on right now, and it's able to record everything that I'm doing, that I'm displaying on the screen. And you have to make sure that you set your PowerPoint to be clickable, to bring up the next things upon your clicking. Why this is important is because you would have to go to the next thing after you've explained what is being displayed. Okay, so like right now there's some information. Immediately I just left click on my mouse, it's displaying something. Then when I left click again, it's going to the next page. Okay, so if I left click again, it's going to the next thing. Okay, so suppose I was talking about this, then I would explain at this point what this is all about, subnetting and the likes. Then if I press the button again, it will go to the next point, meaning it will only be able to go to the next point upon my clicking. This is important because it's me now controlling every time when I say something, then I go to the next thing, I go to the next thing, like that. In PowerPoint, you can create automatically, like the way the names were there. I created them to automatically, immediately I go to the next page, they automatically start coming. But when you are explaining something, it's best you just things come up next when you click next yourself. because in that way you'll be able to control how many seconds, how many minutes you'll be spending on the screen. So once that is done, it goes to the next page. When I click again, it goes to the next page. It goes to the next page, just like that. And then as I am explaining, the screen recorder is doing its work right now. It's recording on my screen, and then everything that I'm talking about is being recorded using the mic for the laptop that I am using. So just like that, you're explaining, and then it continues to record everything that you are doing. It's recording. Okay, so all these ways that the words are appearing, this can be set in Microsoft PowerPoint. You create them, you want them to be appearing word by word and the likes. So if that also may be needed, let me just show you a quick demonstration. Okay, so suppose this is the part that I've written. Okay, I've written something here, and then I want these to be animating. Of course, I had already done that, but if I had not yet set, I would come to where it says animations, then I choose which animation I would prefer. Okay, if let's say, let me choose a different one, I say shape. Okay, they'll be coming in that shape, all the words that I've written. Okay, so I'm using fading in because fading in is the one that makes it possible when I come to the animation pane here, animation pane, it's now going to bring out this. When I right click on this option that has popped up the window, I will go to effect options, effect, a new window pops up. Then on this new window, I first of all I come here where it's saying animate text. I choose the text have to come either by word or by letter, because when they are coming by word, it means every word have to be printed to fade, and then goes to the next word, goes to the next word, like that. But if I say by letter, it's the one now that is bringing out that kind of effect of like the words are appearing, because it will be printing out every letter. You can even set how many seconds it takes for all of this to happen, and that is important depending on how the quality of animation you want it to bring out. Okay, so there is also here where it says on click, you can put it on after previous or with previous, but this is not necessary if you want to be bringing out information upon clicking, because you'll be controlling how, when you want a certain information to be displayed. It has only to be displayed after you click something or you click on the screen. Then in the same PowerPoint, there are so many things that you can add. You can even add pictures as usual, and a lot of other stuffs. All these things that I'm doing, since I've already switched on the screen recorder, this is it is actually recording what I'm doing. Okay, so the PowerPoint itself has got options to record, okay, or to export a video. Now this video can be exported, like the PowerPoint that I've done, it can be exported into a video, but it's a little bit difficult in a sense that you need to set how many seconds each word comes after what, and then the animations and the transitions and the lights. Then also PowerPoint has got a screen recorder, but this screen recorder has been made in such a way that it actually goes on to record the screen outside PowerPoint that you would want to insert in PowerPoint. Okay, so it wouldn't also be recommended for that, but it's actually usable in some other case. Here for video, you just maybe you want to add a video into the PowerPoint presentation you are doing. You can do that, just like you might do it also when you come to inserting a picture, inserting a screenshot, inserting a video like at the end there, or inserting a screen recording. This is just one and the same thing. It does just the same work. Okay, so the screen recorder I would recommend, there are so many free versions, but others are free only and are limited because they wouldn't allow you to actually record everything. Okay, they're just limited to a certain amount of time. But there is this one that is called ShareX. It's the one actually that allows you to record for unlimited number of times. Like you can record for 30 minutes, you can record for a long period of time. So when you download ShareX, actually just Google ShareX, then it will you'll be directed to their page. Okay, let me just try to do that. Same. Okay. So let me do that. I have a browser open. Okay, let me do that. Okay, so when you download ShareX, immediately it is installed, you successfully install it, you would be seeing when you come here to icons on the screen, you'll find that there is ShareX there. Or if not there, you can still access it on the icon, on the desktop icon there. Then when you come here, you just simply right click and then it brings all the options, and capture is at the first. So when you say capture, it shows you what you want to capture. You want to capture full screen, but here when you click, it just gets a screenshot of what you want. But for screen recording, you come here to screen recording, not screen recording GIF, no, but screen recording. Then it's the one now that is going to allow you to actually record a full screen. But I can't click on that because I'm already actually doing the recording of this screen. Okay, so I'll just say ShareX, then I'll say screen recorder. Okay, so this is their official website, saying getsharex.com. Okay. Okay, so this is the app that I was talking about. Once you download it, you just click download, then you'll be able to get done. Okay, you download it, and then the installation file media that you'll be given, you use it to start recording. Of course, once you install it, it will not start right there and then to start screen recording. You would have to go in settings. Okay, let me just open it. You go in settings. Okay, you open it like that, then you go to task settings. Okay, in task settings, you just come where it's saying screen recorder. Then where it's saying screen recorder, you come to where it's saying screen recording options. Then in here, once this page is opened, you just have to say click download, and then it will download a tool that it uses, that it allows you to start screen recording. And it will also in here you will also be able to set the microphone that you would want to use. You can plug in a microphone, an external microphone, if you don't have one on the computer, or you can use the one that is built within the computer. You just say microphone, you use that one, and then it will be able to start recording. Once you just click that, it will say downloading, and then once it says successfully downloaded, you'll be able now to start doing your screen recordings. Okay, then everything that you capture, screenshots and the videos, they'll actually be saved right in here. And then if you want to access them, they are actually saved in, when you go into your computer's files, you go to documents. Then in documents, you'll find the folder saying share X. And in share X, you go to under screenshots. Then there could be various folders depending on the date that it has been recorded. But here today it's saying that when I click on it, it has now all the files that I was screenshotting and screen recording there. Okay, so for Microsoft Word, I would recommend you use Microsoft 2013. If you know how to activate a Microsoft Office, you can even download Microsoft Office 2021. And then when you activate it, then you'll be able to actually find a lot of interesting features that you can use in your presentations and the likes. In fact, it's the 2021 version. I think 2019 Microsoft Office up to 2021 version. They are the ones that even have got these options of screen recording, screen capturing, and the likes. These ones can be useful in one way or the other, as you want to do, maybe come a quick screen recording of a screen that you want to be inserted in your presentation, or getting a quick audio or getting a quick video to be inserted. Okay, so once you are done, for example, with recording your screen, there could be some parts of the screen that you would want to eliminate or to add to. Okay, so now you would use now a free Windows video editor. I would recommend other editors that are a bit advanced and better than Windows, but I think Windows editor is just so okay. So you would actually maybe require to just click on search and Windows search there, then you just say edit video. Yeah, just say editor actually. Then it will open, it will bring the video editor. When you click open the video editor now, it's in this video editor that you'll be allowed now to set your video, or to edit your videos according to your liking. Okay, so like maybe some parts of this video that I would feel like, okay, this one wasn't recorded nicely, or I delayed here and there, I'll just come here because it allows me to do a few things for free. Okay, like yeah, I think this is a video that I created recently for the family, and I edited it using this same free Windows video editor. Okay, so there are just a few tricks and ways to work around it, and you can use it actually for free to create and edit your videos. Okay, so let me just do this. Okay, so immediately you open it, you would actually be required to come here and then you say add a video. So you add a video from this PC, and in this case you would actually go and pick that screen recording that you were doing. Okay, let it just open. you go and pick the screen recording that you were doing, and then you come and insert it here. Okay, let me just find that. Documents, share X, open, screenshots. Then okay, I'll say this is the camera video that I wanted. Okay, so saying adding files. Once that video that I was screen recording is added, I can now drag and drop it here. Okay, so if I drag and drop it here, I'll be given now the rights to do anything with it. I can trim it by coming here. Okay, so trimming it, I can now, this is where I use now to remove some of the parts that I didn't want to appear in the video when I do this. Okay, so this is about 8 seconds. Okay, just test that. Okay, so if I wanted to trim it, I can trim it and bring it up to about, for example, 2 seconds. Then I say done. It will have trimmed that video to about, yeah, about 2 seconds there. So this is the part where I would use to say if I wanted to remove some of the stuffs that I didn't enjoy from the video presentation, I would come here and edit it from there. So this is actually important because when you are actually doing your screen recording, you would not need to worry about, oh, I didn't want to do that, to feature that in. You can always come back to it and edit it and remove it. Okay, so apart from that, you can still add my title card. It has got my title cards, and on the title cards you can add the texts. There are so many different fonts that are available for free here. Okay, there's classic, adventure, boom, and a lot of just cards. So once that is added, you can edit your video in that way, so that you can also take it anywhere. Those various video parts, you can bring them in various ways, and then in that way you'll be able to actually quickly edit your videos. Okay, so whatsoever that you'd record, you can come here and edit. Okay, so apart from that, the other two that would be helpful is a video formatting tool. Okay, that would allow you now to reduce the quality of the video that you've done, and I would actually recommend you start using Format Factory. Let's say there's some video that you are done working on it, and you've noticed to say that it is of high quality, such that in short it's a bit long, or in short it's how do I put it? When you are editing your videos in the using video editor for Microsoft, when you say finished video, you've got a high quality 1080p, and then you've got a medium quality and a low quality, that is that. So now when you are exporting your video, okay, you choose, let's say, the high quality, because this is the quality that will capture the screen to be smooth and everything to be readable and the likes. So now you'd find that the MBs that this file would have, there's a lot, so you might want to downsize it a bit. So that's where the Format Factory comes in. Or suppose you exported the video in a format that is not readable by other video players and the likes, you would actually use the Format Factory to just simply convert the format of that video into the format that will be able to be played by other media players. Like the challenge that I had with when I forwarded the video in the WhatsApp, it was hard because it was long, and at the same time it was hard to export to play it by WhatsApp video player. So I had to come and downsize it, and then from there it was sent and everybody was able to view it. Okay, So I guess for now that's it. But I feel maybe if on the other side you might want to be creating some professional videos, I think I would also recommend Doodly. Maybe you can check that one out, although this one is a paid version of a video editing software, but it's more interesting and more easier to actually do, to work with. So you can use that one as well for some video presentation. Okay, but for now I guess this one would do, and it's possible because it's actually completely free, but you may check out Doodly and be able to see how you create those nice videos that can be useful for some presentation. Okay.